Hey and welcome to this new video of learning and mastering Symfony 3. So after we create and finish our backend, you can add some more things or some more feature if you want, but for me I will stop here now. We will go to the front end, and we say that in front end we will use another different CSS framework than Bootstrap, and we will use Bulma. So Bulma is also a free CSS framework. It has the same as Bootstrap. For example, in Bootstrap, when we want to declare, for example, a row, here its name is columns, and here we put column 1, 2, 3 like this. For the button also it's like is primary, yeah. So here is primary large. It's same for is for example success or is info. So basically they are the same thing. So first let's go and download Bulma. So for downloading Bulma we have like two options here, even with npm node package manager, or we download the repository. So let's click here on download the repository, and we said also for the front end that we want to use Vue.js. So after he finish downloading, let's go and see in the folder. It's Eshek. So I will reset it again and re-download it. So for you, when it downloads, go and unzip it, and you will find a folder named CSS, and inside that folder you will find bulma.css. So after that, just go to your web folder, after that to your front, and paste it in here in your front. So this is the folder I told you about. So just go and unzip it. It's quick, and here is CSS, and here is the one that I told you, bulma.css. So just copy it and go to your Symfony project. For me it's in example ht and I name it app Symfony. Go to the web front now, and here in front let's paste it. And this Bulma they are using font awesome, and since we're using it too, that means it's okay. We don't need if we don't use it, we need to download also the font awesome, and like initializes in our data in our website. So now let's go back to our front end master page. So we'll just close those folder. I'm not needing it for the moment. Also this one, and we said the master page for the front end is base HTML. So in here I need to, instead of back bootstrap, we will use front Bulma. So front, and here Bulma. Let's save. Now if we go back to our here for example, and if we refresh, we will see that we have a problem. First let's I will log out and go to login. Let's go for example to the login, and see here when we do the /login, we see it's not well in design, because here for the navbar we were using Bootstrap, and also for the form we were using Bootstrap, but now we are changing the framework because we are moving to the front. So the Bootstrap for the backend and Bulma for the front end. So that means we need to change the class in here. So let's go to our login view. So we said that it is in app resource. So app resource force user handler, view, and intent security. Here we have the login HTML and login content. So here in the login content we need to change those class because those class is for or are for the bootstrap. In Bulma we said that here instead of form group we use a class named field. For the label we use a class named also label. For the input we use a class named input, and this input must be inside another class. So we will see all of that, so just follow. So we said that here instead of a form group we will use field. So field, and for label we have class called also label. For the input we have also a class named input. And inside or this class input need to be inside another class called control. And let's use like it's the same thing for also password. So here it's field, for the label it's labeled, input it's input. And we say inside input we need it must to be inside another class named control. So after that we will save and go back and refresh. So save, go back in here, refresh now. Yeah, we forget the button. See, but the field or the form now in the input it's more nice than form, but we don't want like to have like all this width. We need to be just in the center. So let's go first let's go to the button. Here we said button, here is success. We will delete that for the moment, and here button. So let's save and go back and refresh to see if the button will have, yeah, we say success or primary. Success, let's say primary. So primary, let's go now. If you want to here you can see each class, so go to documentation, and after that to the component, just like in bootstrap. So here here component, now let's go and have like a class offset to this form. So let's go to our login, and we say that in Bulma instead of the row we use columns. So and here we will use column, and is half and is offset 1/4. So let's save, let's go again and refresh. Now I'll just refresh, Control R, and here see we can also have the bridge gram, card, menu, we are the bottom. Let's see the navbar, because we will use also a navbar instead of this. So see here we have like this those navbar example. So I think we will use this. Now I don't know why this login is here, so I will go back and see. And also here for this login, you see that even if here is a h3, but like we don't see the h3, that's why we need to add here for Bulma a class and call it title. So title is tree, because like those h1 to 5 don't like they don't work in Bulma, so that's why we need to say in class title is, for example, 1 or 2, 3 or whatever we have. So here refresh, here I must type something wrong, so I will go back and see, and now it's in h3. If we want to type it h2, we see here that is 2, go back and refresh, and we will see that it will be in h2. See, so we'll just go back here. Here in the field of the password, we'll copy it. Save. Go back, now refresh, and now it's working. Here primary, don't know what's wrong in here. Security. So now let's go and delete this old menu and replace it with this new one. So let's go to our master page and delete this nav. So we'll go till here, nav, delete it, and go to Bulma and copy this. So after you copy this, go back here and paste it. Let's go how it will show, and after that we will customize it with the same login password. See, now I think it's better, or it's looking better. Here guys, if you want to change the color, for example you don't like this white color here, see here you can find old color in Bulma, and those are like an example of how it will look like, and you can choose the color that you want. So for example, this is default, I think, or is light. So, and here it tells that navbar is primary, for example, because it have and here, so let's go to our navbar. Where is nav? Here it is navbar, and here is light, for example. Let's go here, refresh, let's see if the light, see. So if we want to make it in color, so those are the color that you have in Bulma, and those are the class. Primary is this one, that's why here it gives us this color and not blue. If we want to go in blue, it's info, I think it's info, but yeah, this is info and this is link. So let's make it, if you want to make it to info, let's go back to here, and here instead of primary let's make info. Let's save, let's go back here, refresh. Now this color will change to blue because now it's info. See, now it's changing to blue. So now we have like this form just in login. If we go back to register, we will see that it has for the form the old class or the bootstrap class. So now we will need to go and do the same as we did in here. So I'm waiting just for my see, it's not looking good. So let's go back to the register. It's in here, registering. No, it's in profile, I think. This is for if you want to change the group. Here, edit like your group, and here. So the register in registration, and it's here, register.html and register content.html. So we will do the same here. Class title, let's make it also is 2, and here since we will do the same, so we'll just go here and copy the class. So copy, paste in here, also here columns. So save. Now let's go back and just see if he will move like to the center. Now we will need to go and do the same for those input. So they are in a register content, and we will do the same as we did with login content. So name class, it's field and not so here field. Save, and we let those as form row. We need to like to do the same like this with the input. And here it's not form control. And here we have the form row, so we need to like to do the form widget and form label. So form label and form widget. Form label is the label and form widget is the input. We already like discussed that and explained it. So widget, and we said that the input need to be inside control class. So we will go here, back control, and let's close it in here. And here we said label, it's in class label. For the input, it's in class input, and here it's label. So label underscore here, and we need to add a null in here. So let's so let's go and see just for the first if it's okay, and we will do the same for all the other fields. Now we see that it's working, so do the same for all of those. So I will do it with you, or just stop the video and do it on your own. If you have any problem, then go back to the video and see the result, or when did you miss. And don't forget to change this from form group to field. So for me, I finish, and now I will go refresh and see what I will have as input. I put here the button in a link, so let's go refresh, see, and this is what we will have. We will have just like a margin in here, see. So now we did well for or we customize our login and register. So now if we go back to our first page here, so let's go to login. We see that it's good looking. Same for register. Also it's good looking also. It's very important that it's better than before, and after that you can you can go and design it as you want. But now if we go back just for example to our first page, we see that hello world. So this hello world, it's not like probably, but it's from our app bundle. So let's go here to research here in app bundle controller, and here in controller we see that we have like an index action, and this index action it take us to this index HTML twig in folder name default. So and this default it's in app views, and we see here default. So if we go to index, we see that like this one or this page, it's not the one that it executes, and it's not just hello world. So that means that in our controller this index page, it's not the one that it's being executed. So now why we don't see this this page which is the page that we just saw in default here index. Why we don't see this page? It's so basically it's because if we go back here to our admin bundle to its default controller, so here default controller, we see that he also have a route just slash, and in this slash it take us to this this page default index each twig HTML. So let's go here, our admin bundle default resource view default. If we go here, and here we see this hello world, and it's this page. So now Symfony, how like he know the route slash, so here we have this this route, it's just slash. So how he can go and execute it, if we go back here, we have like two bundle, admin bundle and app bundle, and since the admin bundle is the first one, it does mean that he will go and search for this class slash first. But for if I want, for example, to not make Symfony like execute this route, I need here to change from slash. Let's add, for example, default. Yeah, default. Let's save now. Now he will not go and execute this method, because when we do slash, because we have here the name of it, it's slash default. So now he will go to the admin bundle, not admin, to the app bundle, and execute this. I will show it to you, this route or this action, this index action. So let's go back here, we'll delete this, I don't know what's that. So now let's save and see. Now we execute this the slash that it is in the admin action or in the app bundle. So now this page, it's this index HTML in default, so we will go to see it. Close this. So here default index, and we see that it extends also from our master page for front end base. That's why we have the menu, but we see that this div and all of that, it don't we can't see them. Why is that? You know the answer, because here in our base HTML the section or the block, it's named content, and here it's named body, so we need to change it to content. Now if we save, go back and refresh, now we will see the content in the page. And here, welcome to Symfony. So in this video we learn how to integrate this Bulma, and also to customize the login and the register form that we will put it in here, and also to extend for our or to change our mass or welcome page from hello world to this. So I think this is all for this video, and see you next.